Alright guys, welcome back to Basic EKG Interpretation Part 4, where we're going to run through ventricular origination rhythms. Alright, so let's zoom in here and recall the electrical activity of the heart. So electrical activity originates in the SA node, sinoatrial node. It depolarizes the atrium and lands in the atrioventricular node, which holds that impulse for a fraction of a second before it depolarizes the ventricles. Now, when we have dysrhythmias from ventricular origination, this typically occurs after the AV node. Now let's look at the two most commonly tested ventricular dysrhythmias on NCLEX. So one, we have ventricular tachycardia. This is characterized by wide, consistent QRS complexes, okay? Now, a lot of people will say that this rhythm looks like tombstones or ghost-like. So here I draw my little ghost with a tombstone to help you recall. Now, it's very common that people confuse this with supraventricular tachycardia, which is SVT. But in SVT, you have normal QRS complexes. Now let's look at ventricular fibrillation. So as I stated in my previous video, fibrillation is another word for quivering. So in this rhythm, we're not going to have any dramatic changes in height and shape of the QRS. We're just going to have this wiggling worm throughout our EKG strip. All right, I hope this sums up the most commonly tested ventricular dysrhythmias. Comment if you have any questions and follow for more.